Yes, come to this point, dear students. Now for this third iteration, say, so this is to select the minimum positive element for the key row value only. Now come to the, what is the main point here? We have to change the values which are present in the key row and key column. Here is a key row. So please remove this 0s2 and these values. What are the corresponding value of the key column value? 10x1. So you have to write 10x1. Okay, next take this key element, divide to all elements which are present in the key row. 6 divided by 1, 6. 1 divided by 1, 1. 5 divided by 5, 0, minus 1 and 1. Because 20x3, because the key row is not connected to this row. Now come to this. So how to calculate this value, these, the remaining values? Let this as A. Same thing, same apply our conditions. B. A castrite, C, and key element is a D. What are the basic formula? A minus B into C by D. Same formula, 4 minus 6 into 1 by 3 divided by 1. Okay, so this is a 2 times cancel. 4 minus 2, 2. Like this, 1 by 3. Already 1 means a 0 because key column is always connected to the unit matrix only. Come to this point. A, B, A opposite C, D is a constant for the key row. Apply our condition, so you will get, so that is a minus 1. Like this. A, simple thing, simple apply. B, A castride, go to key column, always key column, and D. Okay, so the question is 1, 1. Same thing. A, this has a B, A castrite C and D. So that, and this is 1 by 2. Apply our condition. Same thing. A, B, A castrite C and D. Apply our conditions. What are the conditions here? Minus 1 by 3. After the, what are the next step? Same thing. ZJ. What are the ZJ formula? What is the ZJ here? ZJ is nothing but sigma Ci into Xi, where I is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. It means 20 into 0 plus 10 into 1. Please, 20 into 0 plus 10 into 1, that is equal to 10. Like this, 20 into minus 1 minus 20 plus 10 into 5, 50, that is a 30. 20 into 1 plus 0 into 0, 20. 20 into 1 by 2 minus 10 into 10, 0. 20 into 1 by 3 minus 20 by 3 plus 10. Take 10 minus 20. Okay, 3 as LCM, 20 plus 30, 10 by 3. The next point. So what are the next point here? Cj minus Zj, same thing. So Cj minus Zj. What are the Cj here? Top values 10. See, here is a 10. 10 minus 10, 0. Here 15. 15 minus 30, minus 15. 20 minus 20, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 10 by 3, minus 10 by 3. See here, the values of Cj minus Zj, zeros or negatives. So immediately stop the problem. It means that already we have to reach the point. So therefore, you write down the statement, all values, since all values of Cj minus Zj are less than or equal to 0, or less than or equal to 0, 0. Therefore, what are the coordinates here? See this, x1, well, I need the x1. Don't take 10x1, only x1. x1 equal to 6. There is no x2. x2 is equal to 0. x3, see here, x3 is equal to 2. x3 is equal to 2. Okay, therefore maximize Z is equal to, what are the Z equation here? 10x1 plus 15x2 plus 20x3. It means that 10 into 6 plus 15 into 0 plus 20 into 2. So how much? 60 plus 40, that is equal to 100. So this is the final solution of the given problem. I'll repeat once again. Please try to understand the question, because two variables and three variables both are same. Only thing is if the of variables are increases, columns are increases. That's all. Concept is the same. Please. And the question is given like this. See the 10x1 plus solve the following LP problem using simplex method. Before applying the method, please check it. How many variables are present in the given equation? If two variables are there, better to go to the graphical method. But in examination point of view, if the examiner want, please solve the question in the simplex method. You have to apply simplex method only. Otherwise, the examiner, you don't get any, good marks in the examination. So come to this point, maximize. So the maximize means, what are the maximize here? Less than or equal to. So our point is for the less than or equal to slack variable, artificial variables only. So better to use 1s1, because the first equation, second equation, 1s2. So inequality equation to convert into equal equations. Now next, how to enter the given values in the simplex table. So please, simplex table is CA, basic variable, solution values x1, x2, x3, s1, s2. And this last column values are called as a minimum ratio. So take all quotients value, 2, enter 2 here, 4, 6, 1, 0, like this only. Now, next is ZJ value. Next, calculate ZJ. Already you know that. What is the basic point of the ZJ? Sigma Ci into Xi. What is the sigma Ci? This 0 into 2 plus 0 into 3, 0, like this. Next is Cj minus Zj. Cj means top row values. So, how to calculate, how to identify the key column? Key column means the values which are present in the Cj minus Zj. Better to select maximum positive value. If we have same two maximum positive value, select any one. So here is the maximum value 10 and 15. So and 20. So out of these two values, better to select 20. Okay, so the 20 is over. Next, key column. For the key row, how to calculate the key row? Key row means, what is the basic formula for the key row? The key row basic formula SV by KC, solution value by key column. Solution value is equal to 24. Key column is a 6. 24 divided by 6, 4, like this. So in this one, select a minimum positive value. For key column, minimum, of maximum positive value. For key row, select a minimum positive value. Once if you get the key row and the key column, for the next iteration, it indicates that we have to change the elements in the key row and the key column. Key row means, see, this key row 0s1 and this key column intersecting here. So better to remove 0s1, write down 20x3, and take this element 4 and divide it to all values which are present in the key row. Next, come to this point. So how to calculate the next one means, take this A and B. Simple logic point. A, apply our conditions. A minus B into C by D, like this. Same thing. So once if you to say that these values and 0s2, like this. Next go to Zj, Cj minus Zj. So see the values. Here is the Cj values. If the values of Cj minus Z, zeros or negatives, immediately stop the problem. Otherwise, you have to continue the problem until you are not getting the zero. Cj minus Zj, zeros or negatives. Same Zj, Cj. See here, zeros or negatives means less than 0 or 0. So immediately stop the problem. Then pick up the values of x1 and x2 from the simplex table. After that, x1 is equal to 6, no x2, so that x3 is equal to 2. Take all values, substitute in a given equation. What are the given equation here? Z is equal to 10x1 plus 15x2, like this. So this is the final solution of the given problem. Dear students, now today I am going to solve the three variables minimization method. In the previous classes already I completed two types of problems. In the maximization cases, 2 variables and 3 variables. Come to the point of the minimizations. Minimizations means minimizations. Come to the point here, solve the following. The problem is given like this. Solve the following LP problem, linear programming problem. Z is equal to, the problem is given like this, 10x1 plus 15x2 plus 20x3 subject to constraints 2x1 plus 4x2 plus 4x2 plus 6x3 greater than or equal to 24. This is a minimization. Next equation, 3x1 plus 9x2 plus 6x3 greater than or equal to 30. Greater than or equal to 30. So that is equal to x1 comma x2 comma x3 greater than or equal to 0. Suppose sometimes the equation is given like this. So what are our logic point here? So these less than or equal to, greater than or equal to only. Less than or equal to introduce yes, artificial and a slack variable. Once if we want to introduce artificial variables, we have to use M. That point is called as a big M method. That is also called as a penalty method. Or big M method. And come to this point. So how to convert? This is a 2x1 plus 4x2 plus 6x3 plus convert into inequality equal. Same our procedure. Greater than or equal to A and S plus A1 minus S1 equal to 24. So the quotient before S1 equal to 1. But what are the number or what are the quotient before A1 means we have to apply, that is called as a M. That is called as a big M method. This method is called as a big M method. Big M or penalty method. Understand? Come to this point. So that is equal to 3x1 plus 9x2 plus 6x3 plus greater than MA2 minus S2 equal to 30. So what are these? x1 comma x2 comma x3 comma s1 comma s2 comma a1 comma a2 greater than or equal to 0 over. How to convert the objective function? That is 10x1 plus 15x2 plus 20x3 plus s1 is there. S1, the value of s1 objective function is always equal to 0. 0 s1 plus 0 s2 plus ma1 plus ma2. Okay, now converted into inequality equation to equal. Now come to the, I mean to say that is a how to enter the values in the simplex table. Please draw this simplex table. Same principle, same way. There is no difference. So like this. Next, Ci, basic variable. Please draw this vertical line here. Next, solution value. Draw the vertical line here, constant. How many variables are there? 3 variables. So x1, x2, x3. Okay. Next S1, S2, the next A1, A2, minimum ratio, same principle, minimum ratio. Okay, sir. So now come to this point. So minimum ratio. Now this same thing, same top, for top row values. This is called as a CJ. Same thing, CJ. So how to enter the values? See the first values, top values, objective on 10, 15, 20. So write down 10, 15, 20. So this is 0, 0, m, m. Now come to the first equation. Enter the question. 2, 4, that is a 6. Understand? -1, no S2, 1 and a 0. Go to this second equation. 3, 9, 6, no S1, but S2 is a -1, 0, 1. Solution values, equal values are called as these. Equal values are called as the solution values. So 24 and 30. So what are the difference between the previous question and this one? In previous question, these are given less than or equal to. But here, greater than or equal to. Less than indicates that maximization, greater than indicates that minimization. That's all. Simple thing. If the less than or greater than or is given, A is introduced. A means artificial variable. If artificial variable means it indicates big M method. That's all. Come to this point. Unit. Where is the unit matrix here? Here not this. This is the -1 0 0 -1. In previous problem 1 0 0 1. But here is a -1 0 0 -1. Where is a 1? Positive. Unit matrix 1 0 0 1. So 1 is there. So what are the top values? MA1. So take MA1, MA2. In previous problem 1 is there. So that you have to write down 0 as 1. But here is not. So what are the unit matrix here? 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Same. Now come to the same values. Draw the horizontal line. Horizontal line. Same thing. ZJ. ZJ. What is ZJ values? What is the basic formula for ZJ? ZJ is nothing but sigma Ci into Xi. Ci means M into 2. Listen. M into 2 plus M into 3, that is a 5M. Listen, M into 2 plus M into 3, 5M, like this. M into 4 plus M into 9, 13M. Like this. M into 6 plus M into 6, 12M. M into minus M. So this is a minus M because M into 0 plus M into minus 1. Like this is a M and this is the M. Come to the point. Same thing. Cj minus Zj. What are the Cj? All the top values are there. 10 minus 5M. 10 minus 5M. Okay. 5M. And this 15 minus 13M. 15 minus 13M. 20 minus 12M. 0 minus M means plus. This is the plus. M minus M 0 and the 0. Same thing. Same, please calculate this value. Understand? So, what is the difference between the maximization and minimization problem? Maximization and minimization problem. In the maximization for the key column, you have to select the maximum positive value in Cj value, Cj minus Zj value. In a minimization problem, you have to select the minimum negative M value. Negative M value. Here is a negative minimum negative M value means this is the negative m value. See, listen, this minimum negative value. So that you have to take this one. This is called as a key column. Key column, the negative value. Now come to this point, minimum ratio. Minimum ratio, what is the basic formula minimum ratio? SV by Kc. Same thing. SV means solution value, 24 divided by 4. 24 divided by 4, that is equal to 6. And 30 divided by 9. So that is, I think, 3 point something, whatever it is, 3 point something is that. So out of these two, which is the minimum value? This is the minimum value. So that select a key row. Same thing, same key row. Okay, student. Now same apply. Don't confuse. Same thing. Now come to this point here. Next, what are the key row and key column? What is it indicates that we have to change the values in the key row and key column. Key row and key column. Here is a MU2. Here is a key row. Key row means what are the corresponding intersecting value? 15x2. Please write down 15x2. And next, take this key element, divide it to all elements which are present in the key row. In the key row, 30 divided by 9. 30 divided by 9 is 10 by 3. 3 divided by 9, 1 by 9, 1 by 3. 9 divided by 9, 1. 6 divided by 9, 2 by 3. 0 minus 1 by 9, 0, 1 by 9. One by 9. Next, come to this point. Here in the key column, already 1 is there. The remaining values are 0 because key column is always connected to the unit matrix. Come to this point. Come to this point. So how to calculate this value? Which one? These. How to convert these two values? So come to this point. What are the values here? Yes, MA1 as it is. Next come. Same thing. A. Apply our conditions. B. A straight. Okay. A, B, A straight. C. And intersecting is a D. What are the formula? Logical formula. A minus B into C by D. Now what are the A here? 24 minus B 30 into C 4 by 9. 4 by 9. So please calculate here. 3 3s are 9. 10 3s are. I mean to say that 24 minus 40 by 3. Understand? Take LCM and solve it. So that now we'll get the answer is 32 by 3. Like this, go to A. Same thing. B. A opposite C and D. Apply our formula. So that you will get answer 2 by 3. Like come to this point. So how to calculate these values? Go to this. A, B, A straight, C. Always key column, always attracted to key column. C and D. Apply this formula right here. So 2 by 3 and 2 by 3. This is a 10 by 3. Next go to the A, B. This is the A and B. A straight, always key column, not side, key column. C and D. Apply our condition. So that minus 1. This 0 A, B, A straight C and D. Understand? So that is equal minus 4 by 9. This 1 and minus 4 by 9. Same thing. A minus B. Like this A, B, A straight always C and D. Next one, go to same thing, ZJ. Zj. What are the basic formula for Zj? Sigma Ca into Xi. It means m into z 2 by 3. Listen, m into 2 by 3 plus 15 into 1 by 3. It means 2m by 3 plus 15 by 3. 2m plus 15 by 3. Understand? Go to same. M into 0 plus 15 into 1. 15. Okay. Same thing. M into 10 by 3. 10m by 3 plus 15 into 2 by 3. So simplified, simplified, you will get 10m plus 30. 10m plus 30 by 3. Next, go to this. M into minus 1 plus 15 into this minus m, like this. M into 4 by 9. See, m into minus 4 by 9 plus 15 into minus 1 by 9, like this. Simply, you will get 4m minus 15 by 9. Go to this. M into 1 plus 15 into m. Okay, right? M into uh, m into 1 m, and the next one like this. M into 4 by 9 plus 15 into 1 by, simple second class and third class problem, that's all. Just to concentrate here. And 4m plus 15 by 9. Next, Cj minus Zj. Cj minus Zj. What are the Cj? Already top values. 10 minus 2m plus 15 by 3. Like this. See, check it here. 10. Understand? So 10 minus 2m plus 15 by 3. Take LCM 3. 30 minus 2m minus 15. It means that 15 minus 2m by 3. Right? Like this. 15 minus 2m by 3. Cj means what are the Cj here? 15. 15 minus 15. 0. Like this. This is a 20. 20 minus 10m plus 30 by 3. Simplify it. You will get 30 minus 10m by 3. The next one is a 0. 0 minus of minus. Yeah. And this one. Okay, 0 minus of. So minus 4m plus 15 by 9. And this one, m minus m, 0. This minus this. So plus. So minus 4m. So minus. So 13m minus 15 by 9. Okay. So out of this, but here is a minus negative values. What are the minus value here? Minus 10m minus 2m. So minus 10m is a no value. So please continue the problem. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. It means that this is the key column. Key column means like this. Understand? So same thing. How to calculate the key row values? SV by Kc. 32 divided by 3 divided by 10 by 3. Understand? So that you will get 3 cancel, 32 by 10 means 3.2 something is there, whatever it is, whatever it is. Next, 10 divided by 3, this is the 5. So out of these two, this is a minimum value. So for the mathematical, select a key row. Yes. Understand? Key row. Next, go to this one. Same thing. CJ manager. So please remove this one. This is a 20. So this column is connected to 20 because the key row, because this key row and key column is a connecting here. So that what is value? I mean to say that that is a yes. Please continue the problem here, 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 and here. So please remove this one. This is a 20. Please remove the MA1. Write down 20 x3. This is 15x2 as it is. What is the meaning of the key row? You have to change the element in the key row first. It means that take a key element value, divide it to element which are present in the key row. 32 divided by 3 divided by 10 by 3. Understand? So that is equal to 32. Next, 2 by 3 divided by 10 by 3. That is a 2 by 10. 2 by 10 is nothing but 1 by 5. 0 divided by 10 by 3. 0. 10 divided by 3. 1 minus 1 divided by 10 by 3 minus 3 by 10 and 4 minus 4 by 9 divided by 10 by 3. Understand? So that minus 3 by 10 minus 3 by 10. Next, 2 by 15. 2 by 15. Next, 1 divided by 10 by 3, that is equal to 3 by 10. Next, minus 4 by 9 divided by 10 by 3, 2 by 15. 2 by 15, right? So that minus 2 by. Next, come to this point. Continue, please continue the problem. Same thing, this x2. It means if you get 1, write down 0. Unit matrix, same thing. Now, how to calculate the value of these? I mean to say that these are value, these second one, third of these. I mean of these A, and this is the A. Okay, and next 10 divided by 10, and next A straight B, C and D. Same thing, same thing. A, B, C and D. Apply our conditions. 10 by 3 apply. A minus B into C by D. 10 by 3 minus 2 by 32 by 3 B into C. Okay, 2 by 3 into D is a 10 by 3. So use of our formula, you will get 6 by 5. Same thing, A, B, this is the A, simple thing. B, A straight always C, D is a key element is a D, always D. And let's apply our condition of formula so that 1 by 5 and this 1, A means of 1 and come to this. So this 0 minus and this one, okay, 0 by 3 and 0, 1 by 5. Same thing, A, B, A straight, C, D is a common for all values. So that minus 1 by 5, minus 1 by 5 and this same thing 1 by 5 and this is a 1 by 5. I mean to say that let this as A, this as B, A straight, see, don't change the value of C and D, that finish. Once you over, next you go to ZJ. Same thing, don't change the procedure. Zj. What are the Zj? What are the basic formula Zj? Sigma Ca into Xi. I mean to say that 20 into 1 by 5 plus 15 into 1 by 5. 20 into 1 by 5 plus 15 into 1 by 5. So this is a 3 times, this is a 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. Am I right? 7. Like this. Okay. This is a 50, 20 into this 15. And this 15, 20. And this. Understand? Minus 3. 20 into 2 by 5 plus 15 into 1 by 5. So minus 1 by 3. Same thing. Minus 1 by 3. 3. And same thing. This is a 1 by 3. Next, what is the next step? Cj minus Zj. Cj minus Zj. Same thing. Same thing. What are the Cj? Cj top values. Okay. So that what are the Cj? 10. 10 minus 7, 3, positive. So 15 minus 15, 0, positive. 20 minus 20, 0, positive. Okay. So that the next one is 0 minus of minus 3, positive. And 0 minus of minus 1 by 3, positive. And m minus 3, m minus 3. And this m minus 1 by 3. Okay, so first of all, always give the first preference to only the penalty value of big M is x1, x2, x3 only, not s1, s2. Because of here is a minus 3, but don't continue. Because here is give the first preference only x1, x2, x3. So the values of Cj minus Zj, zeros are, this is the positive values are there. That's all. Minimization Cj minus Zj, zeros are positive. Maximization, zeros are negative, is quite opposite. So the condition is satisfied. Understand? Sorry, this is a 2. So that what are the values here? Take the values. X1 equal to 0. Here is x2. X2 is equal to comma. X2 is equal to 6 by 5. X3 is equal to 3 by 2. Understand, students? What is the difference between the maximization and minimization? In the case of maximization, zeros or negatives. The values of zeros or negatives in Cj minus Zj. In the minimization, zeros or positives in the Cj minus Zj values. Okay, so what are the minimum value? Therefore, understand, therefore, x2 is equal to x3, 32 by 10, sorry, this is the 32 by 10, and it's 32, x2, x3, 32, this is the x3 is equal to 32 by 10. Understand, that is 16 by 5. Cancel the table. So therefore minimum value z is equal, please write on the equation, 10x1 plus 15x2 plus 20x3. I mean to say that 10 into 0 plus 15 into 6 by 5 plus 20 into 16 by 5. Understand? So that the answer is 82. So this is the minimum value. So what is the, please, I repeat this question again, please try to understand the question and try to understand the difference between the maximization and minimization. Process is the same, only the thing is in the maximization case the values of Cj minus Zj, zeros are negative, immediately stop the problem. In the minimization case, the values of Cj minus Zj, zeros are positive, stop the problem. So, and another case, in maximization cases, all constraints less connected to less than or equal to, in minimization greater than or equal to. For the case of the greater than or equal to, if you want greater than or equal to inequality equation, then automatically come into artificial variables and slack variables. If you enter into artificial variables in the tabular form, the values of the Cj row value m, that is called as a big M method or penalty method. Same thing. Apply our previous condition. Don't change our policy. Con- Basic concept is the same, whether it is a maximization or minimization. Only difference is a presentation is a different. Maximization this policy, minimization this policy. Simplex table is a constant. In the minimization cases, the values of Cj minus Zj, zeros are negative. Maximization case, Cj value, that's all. Only the number of columns are increases sometimes. If the number of columns less than the, sometimes is less or more, depends upon the given question. Now, same thing, only the thing, don't confuse it. Same, this is the basic concept of the given problem. Thank you.